Hello, everybody. I'm just going to take a quick second and hop on here. Getting ready to wrap down summer and head back into the school year, and just lots and lots of stuff going on. So I thought I'd check in and say hi and see what everybody's got going on. And really don't have anything specific that I feel like I need to share. More kind of interested in what you guys want to hear about. So as I move into the new studio and really get things going from there, I'm interested in finding out what classes and workshops you guys are really interested in doing. And I'm sorry I'm going back and forth. I've got Facebook here and Instagram there. So, but basically, so let's see. So with YOUnique Holistic Wellness, like what that all is about is transformational wellness. So it's really understanding and putting together the physical, the mental, the spiritual, and the soul. And so, to achieve that, that means we're looking at getting toxins out of our lives and going to a much natural eating, but as well like household products, shampoo, laundry sheets, dryer sheets, supplements, just looking at all these natural things that we have available to us that can support our bodies. When we're putting anything that's synthesized in it, our body, it's foreign. So our body's really not sure what to do with it. So you need a lot more in the form of supplements than you do necessarily of a natural-based solution, because the body is rejecting parts of the synthetics that you're putting in. Granted, when we're talking about fruits and vegetables, it's difficult to get all of the fruits and vegetables that we should be eating in any day, and getting them on a very regular basis. So there are things that we can do to help support that and help do that. As well as using essential oils. Like essential oils are phenomenal for so many things. And recently, several people have been like, "Oh, they do more than just smell good." And it made me realize, like, wow, I guess I really haven't. Hi, Dagan. Makes me realize that I guess I haven't actually been sharing about that side. I've been super hyper focused on the spiritual side. And I recognize that's because that's where I've been this last year. For me, this last year has really been about turning inward, dealing with all the emotional wellness and all of that I needed to work through to get to the place where I am today. That's not the case for everybody. It's become very apparent to me that although, in our tribes or whatever, many of us are brought together and we may have the same philosophies or the same beliefs and standards of the way that we want to live, we don't necessarily get there on the same path. So we all have a different route that we take to kind of open those beliefs with the open mind and the open heart. And so, although I've had exposure to many different areas, I've been coming at it with the idea that everybody has the same knowledge that I have, and they walked the same path that I had, and that there's really nothing that nobody knows, and yet that's so far from the truth. Even those who are very enlightened and are living a very conscious lifestyle, because of the fact that we've gotten there through different paths and we've done different work to bring us to that place, there are aspects that I have that they don't have, or that they're not even aware of. And one of those that comes up over and over again is those who are empaths or highly sensitive people. Hi, Tegan. I can't see myself, though. It's about energy protection and cleansing and clearing daily and protecting ourselves. And so it goes way beyond just Reiki, somebody doing Reiki on you and all of this. And it goes way beyond honoring the fact that you have certain gifts and maybe psychic abilities, and recognizing what that means and how you have to put boundaries up and protect yourself and cleanse that, and so on and so forth. So there's lots that comes from that gamut. Then there are people who went that route, the energy route, so they're really not familiar with like the natural medicine side or the natural healing side. Essential oils, using colloidal silver, apple cider vinegar, and different spices, and really looking at the ancestral ways that our parents and our families used to remedy our situations. And we can go back to those ways and really absorb tons and tons of information that is still pertinent today and still very, very helpful. So someone who is, knows energy protection, maybe not this stuff over here. And then there's people who are coming at it from, let's say, from a yoga standpoint. And so it's all been about mindfulness and that exploration and that turning in and honing those abilities and those skills. Oh, bummer. It's delayed. Shoot. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know, Tegan. I guess I'll probably wrap it up then. I apologize to you guys if this is difficult to watch. But recognize that as a Sagittarius, I come by naturally diving deep into everything, but in a vast array of things. So I go just deep enough to get a really good understanding of it, and then squirrel, and I go and chase the next thing and learn all about that. So although I'm super hyper-focused at times, it's because most likely that's what I'm working on or where I need to be. But by all means, always shoot all of your questions over, regardless of what they're about. So with the delay, Tegan, are you there? Yeah. Is it pretty bad? Oh, but it's not glitching.
Yeah, no, it's not glitching.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's like when I came out here, but your mouth will go. You'll say something, and then your mouth will move after.
Here, come say hi so everybody knows who I'm talking to and not.
Not you're talking to yourself.
Okay, so anyway, so I'm setting up the whole schedule for August and September at the new studio. I'm going to be doing a lot of natural wellness classes, so using essential oils in our everyday life, using, one of the classes is how to switch out your medicine cabinet. So it's basically this concept of, okay, instead of Tums, what would we use? Instead of eardrops for an ear infection or going and getting antibiotics for that, what do we have available to us and that we can have in our home and in our medicine cabinet that can help us with that and support us through that? So it's really, natural wellness is really very different when looked at outside of a Western philosophy. So the Western philosophy is let's subside the symptoms. Let's let the person feel better. Whereas Eastern medicine and ancestral medicine, natural living, really goes to let's get you some relief from the symptoms, but let's keep diving really deep into what the root problems are. And then coming at it from an energetic standpoint, there are things that traditional American medicine will never look at that can be contributing factors into any disease or dissatisfaction that you're dealing with in your life, including chronic illness, what we refer to often as invisible illnesses, things where people are functioning in life, but they're kind of just getting by. Yes, Tegan, you do need raindrop. We should do that before school starts. We'll get you all centered, grounded, and focused. I love you, bud. So that's, so we're going to dive into a lot of that stuff. And then the other really big one that is going to be coming at you is all the conscious or enlightened parenting perspectives. And it's not just for parents. It's for, any adult in the world who wants to be able to look at our children in a different aspect, from a different perspective and through a lot of different lenses, and recognize that our children are quite perfect the way they are, and in us being able to honor that and to look through situations at behaviors, not the child, what those triggering events are, what the child might be seeking in a moment, why the child's going into a meltdown, why they might have a difficult time focusing. So absolutely beneficial for anybody who's working and supporting anyone who has diagnostic needs. So ASD, ADD, ADHD, all the acronyms. As well as just any child. And especially, I have a firm belief that these children are spiritually gifted, and what they're trying to do is stay in their purity, in their truth of heart, and open us up to the fact that there's more than one way, and that us projecting what was projected upon us onto them with expectation and judgment and all of that, we breed the behaviors we see in these children and the things that we're not willing to accept. And yet we're the ones who's actually contaminating the child themselves. Yes, there's a big difference between allowing our children choice and to grow in truth and allowing our children to run amok. So yes, there are boundaries. There are what's acceptable and unacceptable. There's what's appropriate and inappropriate. But it's through respect, not fear and injection, that we are supporting them and teaching them just as much as they're teaching us every day. So really exciting stuff. I'm really excited to get everything going through the studio. So check it out. Go ahead and hop on. I'm going to invite y'all in and hop onto my Facebook support group. It's called YOUnique, YOUnique, Holistic, WHOLISTIC, Living. So, and you can get there from my Facebook page as well. And I believe there's some links on the website. And go ahead and hop on in there. We're going to start doing very frequent sharing and supporting, and that's where I'll be doing all group facilitations online, as opposed to the ones that I'll have available at the studio here in Lake of the Pines. Yeah. And so we talked physical. We talked spiritual a little bit. We talked children, and our children are our blessings. Let's talk mindfulness and soulfulness. And I think that's where, like, when I throw out the soul and spirit, I think people get a little bit confused and they're like, aren't they the same thing? I don't believe that they are. I believe soulfulness is really about that connection to our inner soul, to our inner power, reconnecting to our inner child and supporting that, and like really finding our way back to that purity. What I'm experiencing now after this last year is I'm really getting back to like authentically who I was before I veered, before kind of everything went crazy back when I was 17. So I almost feel like I hit the pause button then, and now I'm getting to hit the resume button. So I'm having a blast. I'm loving life again. I'm laughing. I'm being goofy. I'm going to show up just as the wackadoodle kind of person that I am. And some of you will love me and some of you won't, and that's okay too, because it's not about pleasing everybody. It's about helping everybody and loving everybody. So that's more of the soulful side. And then the spirit side is really about emotions, and also the connection to higher power, whatever you believe that to be. And it doesn't matter. That's what's so wonderful about spirituality, is we can connect on a soulful level and a spiritual level, even though we may not have the same beliefs as to how and why it happened. It's non-denominational. It's really about inclusion, non-judgment, love, support, admiration, sharing experiences, learning from one another, supporting one another, and really just showing up and learning to honor the gifts that we have and find what our soul purpose is. So anyway, I practice. My new studio is inside of Practice Peace Yoga over right outside the gate of Lake of the Pines. And I will be doing a big community get-together gathering on, I believe it's August 25th, the last Saturday of the month. So I'll be doing, August 25th. So I'll be doing like a big community introduction. You can come meet me, hear more about kind of my philosophy and the type of work that I do. I do coaching as well as facilitations. I really honor my intuitive side. So my favorite facilitation to do is just intuitive sessions. So basically I incorporate whatever I'm being guided to in your body that you need. So we use, there's kinesiology as a part of it. Myofascial releases can be a part of it. Reiki is a part of it. Possibly access bars is a part of it. Aromatherapy can be a part of it. Crystal therapy can be a part of it. So it's all these things. And then it can be talk and it can be silent. So that's probably my favorite. But so I do modalities as well as one-on-one consulting and coaching, as well as group consulting and coaching. And then I'm also just going to be facilitating some gatherings so that we can start creating a united tribe that can get together and work together as far as getting the messages out into the community and helping people and support them. I, for some reason, have been under this belief that I had to get this going before I could pursue my absolute passion, which is creating a nonprofit that will serve people who want to seek natural wellness, seek natural healing from mental health issues, from chronic health issues, as my true belief is no one in pain should be without healing. So I'm actually going to be working toward that now and getting that nonprofit started. So I will keep you all abreast of the progress on that. I need to get board members and all kinds of crazy good stuff going. But I hope that people will help support that mission and we can get out and get the word out about it before too long. Okay, now I need to see what all these wonderful comments from my son are because he's just fabulous and tuned in. So, hello. You need to go live more. Thank you, Tegan. I will try to. It's delayed. I need raindrop. Well, of course you do, and we'll do it soon. I am happy for your studio, Mom. Way to go. I am proud, son. Love you. I love you all the time. Buddy, I could not have asked for kinder words. And your support, being on here watching your mama go live means the world to me. All right. I love you guys. Take care. Let me know if there's anything you need. Ask any questions. I'm happy to support in any way that I can. And once again, just remember you are never alone. You can reach out at any moment, anytime, and I will always do my best to be there for you. And once again, if it's a 911 situation, let me know, and I will most definitely drop everything and be there. I have no problem doing that when somebody's in that place. So, all right. Love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you back here soon. All right. Bye.